That'll do.
Hi everyone, welcome to 16 Feathers. We all know Carolina Marin is a 3-time world champion and an Olympic gold medalist, an incredibly strong player. So when Tai Tzu-ying was trailing her 13-19, most people thought the match was over. But somehow, Tai pulled off a stunning comeback, scoring 10 points in a row, completely crushing Marin's mentality. What sneaky tricks did Marin use to frustrate Tai? And how did Tai flip the game on its head? You'll find out in this video. And trust me, watching Marin lose felt so satisfying. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that button and turn on the bell. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming badminton content. Let's rewind to the 2018 Malaysia Masters, women's singles semifinal, Tai Tzu-ying versus Carolina Marin. The match was tied 1 game each, heading into a decisive third game. If Tai's signature move is the fake out, Marin's is her infamous pig-like screaming. Even the commentators joked that people could hear her yelling from outside the stadium.
Probably hear Marin scream from the road outside the arena.
Okay, fine, screaming when you score is one thing. But Marin screams when her opponent hits out. When they hit the net. Even when she smashes the shuttle into the opponent's body. Her first reaction is never to apologize or raise her hand, it's to scream.
Moved her opponent around.
And that's not all. Let's talk about her sportsmanship when passing the shuttle. After a return goes into the net, Tai is serving from the right, but Marin deliberately sends the shuttle all the way to the far left. This wasn't the first time either. She's been warned by referees for this kind of behavior.
Carolina is at 1, she's on the other side. Send the shuttle over there, please.
Now contrast that with Tai, who always hands the shuttle over cleanly, small things that say a lot about character. Even when receiving serves, Marin has her little tricks. When you're ready to serve, she signals she's not ready. Then the moment you drop your hand, suddenly she's ready. These shady tactics were clearly frustrating Tai. That moment when she bent over, it wasn't to stretch, it was a what the heck gesture. Tai wasn't even in her best form that day, and Marin's antics made things worse. She racked up unforced errors, smashes went out. Lifts missed the line. Smashes hit the net again and again. By the third game, Tai had already given away at least 10 points. The score? 10-17. Marin was cruising. Then something changed. Tai quietly whispered a little cheer to herself, such a sweet and touching moment. Marin, eager to finish the match, kept attacking, but with those attacks came more mistakes. The score crept up, 13-19. Marin still had a 6-point lead. Backhand drive. Net kill. 1 point. Marin was forced into a backhand. Tai faked a smash, then dropped it gently. Another point.
That's good.
Tai got caught off guard but managed to return a forehand defensively. Marin failed to capitalize. And hit it straight into the net.
Away. How much of a penalty is she going to pay for that?
Tai made a mistake and lifted one out. Now it's 16-20. Match point for Marin.
Well,
and of course, she roared again. At this point, Tai needed 4 straight points to stay alive. And what happened next was epic. First point, Tai quickly switched her grip mid-rally to push toward Marin's forehand. Then faked a straight smash, only to drop it cross-court. Marin fell for it. Second point, Marin served into the net. Third point, Marin lifted a little too high at the net. Tai didn't rush, just gently tapped it back. Marin lifted again, and Tai calmly angled it cross-court. You could tell Tai had switched to a defensive strategy, waiting for Marin to make mistakes.
Wow.
That's her signature comeback mode. Fourth point, Marin lifted long. The crowd went wild. Tai had tied it up, 4 straight points. Marin looked completely deflated. Fifth point, another serve for Marin, straight into the net. And listen to that roar from the audience. Everyone was cheering for Tai now. Then Marin tried a net shot. Tai could only lift it to mid-court and lost that point. 21 all. But even though it was tied, Tai had come all the way back from 13-19. The momentum was all hers. Marin lifted long again. then failed a net
Tai
block.
Tzu-ying again.
Game over.
That'll do. She saved.
Tai had just turned a 13-19 deficit into a 10-2 run and won the match. Fans couldn't hold back. Thank you, Tai, for keeping the Screaming Queen out of the finals. My favorite player just beat my least favorite, double happiness. Do you love Tai Tzu-ying? Do you hate Carolina Marin? Do you think Marin's little tricks are fair tactics, or just bad sportsmanship? Why is her record impressive but her reputation so poor? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like the video. In a previous video, we talked about things that can disrupt a badminton match, like fans flashing lights at players. At the All England Open, Tai was distracted and signaled for a pause, but Marin went ballistic. How did Tai's fans get their revenge after that? Why do some say Marin got what she deserved? Also, what do table tennis and tennis players do when they're distracted? How strict is tennis when it comes to conditions? What other sports can be affected by flashing lights? Watch and find out.
But I think there's some players that will take a small holiday after the Olympics.
There's flashes again? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It will be enough.
During the game, during the rally,
Marin is
there was
talking
a
to
red
you.
light over there.
Yeah, during the rally.
Marin's sportsmanship, or lack of it, is well known. Screaming during rallies is one thing. But sneaky moves while picking up the shuttle? That's another level. In the 2023 Denmark Open, Marin and Sindhu actually got into an argument on court. Then in the final, she tried the same tactics again, only to get crushed by Chen Yufei. No more screaming. Why do we say Marin's shuttle handoffs are dirty tricks? Why didn't she yell during her match with Chen Yufei? You'll see in the video.
Players, Carolina, Sala. Players, Sala. Carolina Marin,
But why?
warning for misconduct, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Why? Tell me why I am.
Good shot.
Yeah, to bring it down so steeply. We saw just a couple of rallies ago. Chen Yufei.
Everyone sees Marin as a bad sport, but she still keeps pushing boundaries. Whether it's against Tai and Se-young, or Japan's young players, Marin just can't stop with the shady tactics. Even the audience and referees have had enough. In the 2023 India Open, Marin pulled trick after trick, until the usually calm Akane Yamaguchi snapped. Then Little Motor went full throttle, crushing Marin 21-9. What tricks did Marin try this time? How did Yamaguchi teach her a lesson with pure skill? Watch the video, it's incredibly satisfying.
Players, Carolina, Sala.
That's great for badminton.
If you haven't seen those 3 videos, you can click the links on screen to check them out now. And once again, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Turn on that little bell so you don't miss a single badminton moment. This is a series all about badminton, with new videos every Friday at 8 p.m. That's it for today's episode. Keep loving the game, and we'll see you next time.
Now 4 gone. That'll do.